some good wins to pay to Edwin. You know what I mean? Either way, the wins because he won, not necessarily the way he won against Edwin, but that he won, and now the way he won against Zepeda. So, man, I just want to see the kid get his due, man. But like I just text him, it's all coming in due time. And I just text him. I say I seen the new rankings, and he should be higher than better be. I won't say better be. You know but better be style ain't that great. You know, and
Ring
he only
magazine pound
won
for
one.
pound.
Yeah, and he only got one title in one weight. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson, a three-weight world champion. That's the definition of pound for pound. So I think he deserved to be a little higher rated. But like I said, enjoy the journey, enjoy what you're doing, and your time will come.
Mm, mm. Um. So in the same matter, we also we had the fights that happened last week. Gary Russell Jr. comes back to boxing for since 3 years now. What do you think about his performance? But in the same time, he also calls out Lamont Roach.
Okay, now I can see that too, but Gary Russell fight like an amateur. He didn't throw. I watched the fight. He threw two body shots, maybe three. The third one was when he dropped him. He threw two feints. He did two feints the whole fucking fight. The dude was coming right after him, and it was a perfect tune-up fight for him to, what I mean, after 3 years, the dude was 15-2, something like that. Wasn't that good, slow as hell. But I can't stand Gary Russell for real. So, what I mean? I can't stand Gary Russell. I cannot stand Gary Russell. I could give a fuck about what he do. You know what I mean? And I said this too. I said this, he talked too fucking much. Like them motherfuckers say he'd go up to 147. Shut your fucking ass up. You look damn near fat at 35, boy. Talking about 47. Shut up. You not going no 47. Shut up. Nigga, you 5 feet. Nigga, you gonna fight at 47. Shut up. With them fucking pillow hands. Get the fuck out of here. No, I can't stand Gary Russell. You know what I mean? Respect to the other brother and what he doing, but Gary Russell, I can't stand his attitude. I can't stand any. And like I say, he should have been fought. He could have fought Devin back when he could have got his shit up, but he didn't. Remember that shit controversy with him and Devin?
Mm-hmm. I
He
know
didn't
that they
go
had
and
some
fight Devin.
controversy, and they were supposed to fight.
Yeah, he was talking about. Man, he didn't go do it. He didn't go fight Devin. So get your ass out of here. But Devin is a big guy, rangy, tall. You know what I'm saying? But shut up, then. Don't act like you would do that shit.
But
Then
wait a minute, Devin had
Lamont.
the title. Devin had the title at the time.
Yes, 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 yes. He was WBC champ at the time. Yes,
So what do you
yes.
think?
So
What do you think he got left? To give at a 135. Obviously, that was his first outing at 135.
now Gary Russell got some. Now Gary Russell got some skills. Now, like I say, he got an amateur style, but he got some skills and he got some experience. So I ain't gonna take nothing away from him in that sense. Put him in there, anybody, and he still got a name. And he still got a name. So what I mean, I wouldn't mind him fighting nobody. I wouldn't care if he fought Lamont Roach or Tank. Them is the fights they should have been welcome any fucking way. Tank, any fucking way. Should have that would have been a fight that Tank should have been getting. That's a great fight for them. They both little niggas. They both southpaws and shit. That would have been a great fight. They both from the area, you know what I mean? He from this part, he from that part. That shit would have been litty as hell. But Tank, he funny style anyway. So then you know how we is. Get a man a shot. Give him a paycheck. Give him a fucking chance. I mean, it was a winnable fight for Tank, but it's a great fight, and like Roy Jones was saying, fight these motherfuckers that got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a great fight, but Gary Russell got a terrible attitude. He think he entitled, and I think that, in my opinion, that probably messes him up with everything. His fucking attitude.
Mm. Now Lamont says, "I don't want to fight you because you're kind of like washed up. You haven't fought in 3 years, but I want to fight your
Nah,
your younger brother, Antoine. What's your thoughts on that? Going up
now,
to 140 to fight Antoine."
now, now, that's what I was thinking too. Appreciate you, spade up, Trey 6. Yeah, listen now, listen, and everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody. Listen. Now Lamont, he might been going a little too far. Lamont might be going a little too far talking about Gary. So I seen that too. When I now Lamont might be going a little bit too far, trying to go fight big the other one, man. Now I don't know about that one. I will favor the kid. I will favor the Russell, the champion at 40 over him, man.
Antoine.
But yes, fuck yeah. Now Lamont, like I say, now you know how styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? So you him and Tank. Come on now, him and Tank. I would favor Antoine Russell over Tank. You know what I mean? So, uh, you know they got a history. They about the same size, and he know this man in and out. You know what I mean? They've been boxing. They've been, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, okay.
no, you stupid motherfucker. Ain't nobody. Shut up. Ooh. Bud walked into the. You watched the fight. Ain't nobody. Bud didn't walk into the glove. I didn't say that he ran walking to the ring with busted gloves. The fight, the gloves got busted in the fight. Did you see? I wasn't even at the fight. I was in New York City with Keyshawn Davis when that fight happened. You bum, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, man? The commission was right there. I wasn't there. The commission said go ahead, and before they could change the go, you got knocked out. Fuck you, you bum. All right, and Matt. All right, go ahead. What we talking about? Oh,
Smash
Lamont
that
Peterson
like
and
button, y'all. You would
Lamont
say?
Roach and Lamont Roach and oh boy. So yeah, I think oh boy, he might be going a little too far with that. But hell no, Gary Russell. Gary Russell, listen, he lost to Lomachenko that one time. He lost to Lomachenko. He showed a lot of heart in that fight. Okay, that's no disgrace in losing Lomachenko. You know, but his attitude fucked him up, and I think that's really what held him down. You know what I mean? He I think his attitude fucked him up so bad. That's why he didn't get the Santa Cruz. See, the Santa Cruz fight would have did the same thing he did for Tank. It would have elevated him somehow. I don't know why, but it would have elevated him somehow. Tank got the chance. They fed him to him. He knocked him out, and it blew him up the way he knocked him out. Now I don't know if Tank Russell probably wouldn't have whooped him as bad as Tank did. He wouldn't have knocked him out like that. But the win would have solidified him as the true featherweight champion of the world. And you know, there'd been a fight. There's somebody because Johnny Gonzalez was washed when he fought him. You know what I mean? Johnny Gonzalez was washed when he fought him when he won the title. He didn't make no real good title defenses. He never looked spectacular in nothing. And that so but I think he lost that. I didn't think he. I thought he beat Masayo. I didn't think Masayo beat him. He beat that man with one hand, and that's a hard punching Filipino motherfucker. Well, they was trying to hype him and make him like the next Pacquiao, which he wasn't that. But he's strong, hard puncher, and man, I thought Gary Russell won that fight. But they hate Gary Russell, so they took the title from him, and I can understand that. I can understand his disgust with boxing from never getting to fight with what's called it. But the love for boxing because we all junkies, shit, he don't know nothing else.
Listening to the
So
mentality of
Lamont
them.
should fight him. This is a good fight for Lamont. And just like how you have you can't fight like super fights and all this type of shit every single time out. That's a great fight. Even in the DC area, that's a great fight. That's a great fight for them. Fuck yeah, that's a great fight. To fight Gary Russell, that's a great fight. If you, I'll be what Tank on whatever he doing. Don't let your momentum die because of Tank. Fuck that. Keep your momentum going. Fuck that. Keep your momentum going. Yeah. So, I think that'll be a good fight for him. I don't know why Lamont.
Is it that easy though? Is it that easy to jeopardize that type of payday, knowing that you got to draw with Tank Davis?
Well, listen, man. Listen on what I'm saying. If you him like Lamont say, and he can beat motherfucking the brother, beat the little brother's ass. He at least he little, and he don't throw that many punches like that. And he's more of a man. That's so. If I was Lamont, I fight that fight. It's a big fight in your city, in your area, bro. That's a big fight. It's a big fight in your area. That's so. I will fight that fight. That's a good fight for him. I think that's a good fight for him. I think
You
that's a
think he
good
w-
fight for him.
you think he wins that fight easy?
I don't know if he win that fight, but I just think it's a good fight. And
Okay,
all these
okay.
other bums is fighting. I think that's a good fight. Gary Russell can fight. I don't like his style and whatever you call it, but Gary Russell can fight, and that's it. And so Gary Russell was a world champion. Gary Russell probably was an avoided champion at the same time too. So I can't take my hat off about Gary Russell with boxing. So I think he deserves a shot.
Mm, mm. Um, and As far as the rematch is concerned with Tank and Lamont, just hearing like that has been pushed back and hearing all the the news articles and stuff like that. What do you think about this rematch?
Well, Tank got a problem if he beat bitches. That's a shame. You, I don't know. I don't understand why he beating up the bitches when you Tank. But that just go to show you, which I done said 1,000 times, that a lot of that shit don't matter. The jewelry, the cars, the fame, the money, that shit don't mean nothing. It's in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say sometimes a bitch don't deserve to get slapped and you don't feel like slapping them, but you gotta understand what you up against. You know what I mean? You gotta understand where you at. So and that's just it. Sometimes your status puts you above certain things, and at that status, doing certain things can hinder you from reaching the level that you should. So you know what I'm saying? Shit. I hope he get himself together, man. I hope he gets himself together. I was just in the YMCA and I was talking to this fella and he was telling me about his son. He's 13, he's a soccer player. He said, but he got into it with a girl now. He said he even trying to knock the little broad. He 13. I said, he knocking that shit at 13? He said he thinking about it. He said, I tell him now it might give him some clout with his friends. He said, but hell, after that, they ain't gonna give him shit else. You know what I mean? You don't lose yourself behind no woman.
Mm. So, as far as the rematch is concerned, do you feel like that's probably the main reason why it got pushed back?
I guess because he was in trouble.
Mm.
Rico Foreman, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is Rico Foreman talking about? I don't know what the fuck Rico Foreman talking about. Boy, I tell you, you pussy motherfuckers in the comments, but I swear to God, you bitch ass niggas will never say nothing to my face. And I be by myself. You see me walking, you niggas will never say, bring that comment up and say that shit to my face. You niggas is, boy, I tell you, you niggas is tough on the internet. And I'm tough in real life. I see you niggas, my reputation precedes itself, boy. Everything I say, I stand up on it right when man. All right, go ahead. No, I like I said, I don't know. I don't know if that case was that big to where he got to push the fight back, like he going to jail or something. I don't know. I don't know, but
Mental,
like I say, I just seen that.
mental space when it comes down to like preparing for a fight. You know what I mean? That was obviously the most competitive fight that Tank's been in.
Yeah, that's be the only motherfucking thing I be worried about. Fuck the bitch. I already got millions. I'm already Tank. I gotta fight this motherfucker. Okay, now I done had some breeze fights. So now I done actually got a motherfucker that can fight. Now I got a point to prove now. Fuck the other shit. Before I didn't have no point to prove. Now I got a fucking point. Fuck that bitch. Excuse my language. I'm just saying, go on and do your thing. But I don't I can like you say, I can't tell another man what to do or how to think. But if I would like to believe if that was me, that I'd be ready to try to get back with Lamont. I would want to be in the spotlight. A lot of people say they miss the calling of the name. They miss all the other stuff that come along with boxing, and it don't get no bigger than that.
Hmm.
Especially what I'm saying is that it's so much mystery and suspense. Come on, man, get the man another check. Let's go.
Mm. And I was hearing what like when obviously this discussion got started with the Russells and Lamont, obviously Shakur and Lamont, but in the same
Yeah,
token, it's like Lamont's paying for training camp consistently while this is being pushed back because he's not getting the heads up. We'll be talking to him and his pops tomorrow, but you know, yeah, like as far as the rematch is concerned, who do you feel like wins in that rematch?
I don't know. Like I say, if I would expect both of them to come with a little bit more. I expect Lamont to let his hands go a little bit more, and I expect Tank to come a little bit more. So that's why it's a banging fight. It's an intriguing fight. It's an intriguing fight, and but I don't know. Like I'm saying, since I'm not with Lamont Roach and them, I don't know. But hell, he should just be training regular. I wouldn't be paying for no training camp. We just be training regular. I don't look like the fight set. They don't have no set date. They don't have no set venue, far as we know. So I mean, shit, I just be training. And actually, like I'm saying, but then again, they're talking to other people about things that we don't know. You know what I mean? So Tanks people could be saying, you know, whatever, and that's why they, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna reveal it. So I don't know. No, I don't know. But if I wouldn't let one man stop me, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't let one man stop me. Keep using your momentum, Roach. Keep using your momentum. If this man can't fight, that don't mean you can't fight. Now, God damn it! Now I hope we ain't just gonna wait because you know what I mean. We we gonna stop fighting because this motherfucker stop fighting now. Oh, now that's gonna be some bullshit right there. Shit.
Make sure you guys go out your way, smash the like